Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what is happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now in CoinMarketCap, XRP is at 24 cents. We are a little bit in the green today. But just a reminder guys, you guys can join the Discord and then the Facebook group as well. Or if you guys would like to follow my Twitter, the links are in the description below. But if you go to XAddDRESS suite, what would you choose? You could not sell until 2030, and this was the only crypto you could have. 1 Bitcoin or 100 XRP. I chose 100 XRP. What will you guys pick? Leave it in the comments down below. But the question could also be, which crypto will go to these prices first? Bitcoin to 1 million, XRP to 10,000. But now guys, before we jump into news, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is financial advice, just entertainment value only. Digital asset investors tweet out.
Do you still hold XRP?
Yeah, of course.
That's wonderful. And you created hashtag zero doubt and hashtag XRP the standard for XRP. And those two have just been staples in crypto Twitter, and they have not left. Do you still have zero doubt about XRP?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and I know we'll touch base a lot more.
Certainly, zero doubt. Back up Bradley as we know, can XRP have the liquidity of a G10 currency? That's the goal to a global currency.
Talked about speaking about XRP having at some point the same liquidity of a G10 currency. Chris Larson had spoke about the XRP having the same liquidity as like a Swiss franc. Could you speak to that a bit?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. The goal is to make this a global currency.
Talked about.
That's the goal. The goal is to make this a global currency. Very interesting. Julia tweeted out gold, Bitcoin, XRP, or SPX.
Be careful about timing. Gold then. Not a traditional commodity, clearly, but clearly at the same time, people are investing in gold for many of the things that you've discussed, whether it's concern about lack of control over monetary policy and the implications. We've also seen a lot of, particularly Americans, buying into digital assets, cryptocurrencies. What do you make of these two things, Rashir?
It's a generational thing. I think some of the older lot are still buying gold, and some of the younger ones are, the millennials are buying more of the Bitcoins and the cryptocurrencies, as you put it. But generally, I think what that's telling you is that there is this lingering feeling out there that given what central banks are doing in terms of printing so much money, there is a search for alternative assets. So I think that these assets could keep doing well. Gold in particular does very well when interest rates adjusted for inflation are negative. And I see that environment carrying on for a while, because even when inflation comes back, the central banks are going to be much, much behind the curve before they do anything about it. So yeah, gold is a very speculative asset. In the long term, stocks do much better than gold. In fact, I wrote a recent New York Times article about that, arguing that over the last 100 years, the return on stocks in inflation-adjusted terms has been 7% a year, US stocks that is, and gold has just given 1% or so a year. But I still feel that in the next 3 to 5 years, gold does relatively okay, because there is this feeling out there that the central banks are printing so much money and we want some safety out there. So yeah, to have, about 5% or so of your portfolio in gold is not a bad idea. And if you're a bit more adventurous, and I guess this is more to do with demographics, then obviously the search for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Oh, and the other thing you teased there was what's going on in gaming stocks, and I've run out of time, but I'm going to get you back because you do have some really pointed, punchy comments to make on this, and it ties to some of the big questions about the big tech companies and whether they're in trouble with regulators going forward. We shall reconvene, my friend. Great to have you on as always. Rishi Sharma of Morgan Stanley Investment Management. Likewise.
Look at this, guys. To have about 5% or so of your portfolio in gold is not a bad idea. And if you're a bit more adventurous, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. XRP, the standard. Now guys, just to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. I'll just tweet out a couple of things. We can see here, that was a way for them to finalize the digital economy. As soon as you realize the bigger picture, you could see clearly that it's a forest, not a tree. We are mainly digital as it is. This is that push that we needed, injected in the 3rd month, and by the 9th, gold, 6 months, will go as quickly as it came. Once again from Val Jester, HODL XRP, once it takes off, no reason to sell or cash out. It's a currency inside of a digital wallet, right? Use it for goods and services around the world. One world currency, people, the master currency. Again from Val Jester, they will agree to a high stable price. I was talking about XRP, but yes, since you brought gold up, they will have it break price levels. Historically, in that argument, naturally, XRP gold. Regulations are the announcements. Again, guys, regulations. CoinGecko tweeted out internal revelation. Ripple Labs senior management have been sitting down with the SEC during events, showing something is about to happen. Ripple will merge, or believe it or not, acquire Swift. Swift is used by over 15,000 banks, handling $5 trillion USD per year. Swift will benefit from Ripple's interledger technology, allowing banks to use their service in a more seamless and cost-effective way. Again, it's all coming into one, guys. Thalias tweeted out, Tuesday, 15th September, the gold asset-backed US Treasury note would be made public as the quantum financial system would be fully operational. Another date, guys, we'll have to wait and see for what actually takes place. David Shorts has tweeted out, normally there's no safer prediction than that the sun will rise, but this is 2020. It's 10:30 in the morning. Look at this picture right here. Posted 1:30 p.m. equal 13. Sun will rise 2020. Pies in the tweet out, coincidences? Swift works with Accenture on DLT since 2014. Accenture works with multiple countries to develop CBDCs, Sweden, US, and more. Swift partners with R3 on DLT. SIA partners with R3 on DLT. SIA plus R3 plus NTT Data brings solution to 200 Italian banks. Accenture partners with Ripple. Swift completes cross-border payments workshop with Ripples and others. Ripple/XRP integrated in core. But I'm 100% sure this is all coincidences. Li Zhang tweeted out, what will happen on September 9th? Let's check this out. We got a darker shade of green right here. What will happen, guys? Joker XRP has tweeted out, you don't see Bill Gates or Elon Musk wear masks, do you? The world at least know that that is a plan to introduce 5G, AI, and quantum banking to the world. The majority only adapt to change in times of fear. The world is ready. Strap in, XRP community. It looks like it is ready, guys. Next it comes from Obvious Rise, XRP security. Yes, XRP is the greatest security against crisis. XRP will secure your money and make you millionaires. It is only a matter of time. Never be afraid to put your money in. It will never go to zero. Its usefulness hasn't even begun yet. We are ahead of schedule, guys. Chris has tweeted out, everyone has hope on bank announcement. Business announcements, partnership announcements, stop. It was never about that. This is a Trojan horse. The one announcement was told by MG. Leverage, destroy, implement. Simple pattern. We are close. Fed is done. The Bearable Bull has tweeted out, it takes 3,000 XRP to be in the top 10% of the new 1%. That's only $750. It takes 82,000 XRP to be in the top 1% of the new 1%. That's $20,000. XRP can be a vehicle to drive wealth. Any XRP is better than none, as we can see in the balances right here. Elite has tweeted out, you have a little time to get out of the market. I'm giving you a helping hand. Remember my kindness. What do you guys think about this? The final tip for today's video comes from Baba Cugs. This is your timeline for the rest of the year. Follow it closely, as we can see right here. Whether you believe it or not, it will happen. If we go down here in the replies from Newquarks, pound, then yen, then dollar, then euro. Pound in September, then yen in October, then dollar in November, then euro in December. a lot of stuff, a lot of upcoming stuff. We'll have to wait and be patient, guys. But who really knows what will happen at the end of the day? But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And you guys, see ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do. And he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.